Today on Rappler. Based on projections, Donald Trump wins as United States President in a historic election. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. congratulates projected United States presidential winner Donald Trump. PAOCC spokesperson Winston Casio is suspended after he was seen in a video slapping a worker in a hub they raided. Lawmakers file a counterpart bill to postpone the first parliamentary elections in the BARMM. And the Justice Department places 7 personnel of the Office of the Vice President on its Immigration Lookout Bulletin. Donald Trump wins as United States President in a historic election. Based on projections, he garners 279 electoral votes out of 538 as of 6:42 p.m. on Wednesday, November 6, Manila time. He becomes president for the second time, having served the country's chief executive from 2016 to 2020. Trump claims victory and addresses Americans from Mar-a-Lago, Florida.
America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate.
His vice presidential candidate, J.D. Vance, calls it the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America. Trump led the Electoral College vote the entire time against Vice President Kamala Harris. Trump earlier claimed victory as major U.S. news networks called battleground state Pennsylvania for the Republicans after winning swing states North Carolina and Georgia. Media projections say he is poised to win other swing states. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. congratulates projected United States presidential winner Donald Trump. In a statement Wednesday, November 6, Marcos says he looks forward to, quote, working with President Trump on a wide range of issues that will yield mutual benefits to two nations with deep ties, shared beliefs, common vision, and a long history of working together. Marcos also shares he met Trump as a young man. The Philippines is a treaty ally of the United States. Bilateral ties between the Philippines and the U.S. have been on, quote, hyperdrive since Marcos ascended to power, a shift in direction from the previous Rodrigo Duterte administration. Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission spokesperson Winston Casio is suspended pending an administrative investigation after he was seen in a video slapping a worker in a hub they raided in Bataan. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin confirms Tuesday, November 5, Casio has been relieved. Casio says, I apologize to the Filipino people who have put their trust in our agency. PAOCC and its law enforcement partners from the Philippine National Police raided Central 1 on October 31, a gaming hub suspected to be running scamming activities. It is authorized under the Freeport area of Bataan. It is technically not a POGO, as POGOs are licenses given by PAGCOR. Freeports and economic zones are outside PAGCOR's jurisdiction. PAOCC was behind some of the biggest POGO raids, which eventually resulted in an all-out ban. Lawmakers in the House of Representatives file a counterpart bill to postpone the first parliamentary elections in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or BARMM, by another year. Senate President Francis Escudero filed his proposal in the Senate Monday, November 4. Lanao del Sur Representative Zia Adyong says the proposed postponement would allow Congress to give the interim Bangsamoro Transition Authority time to decide what to do with the 7 district seats reserved for Sulu in the parliament. The move is opposed by former Senate presidents from Mindanao, Coco Pimentel and Juan Miguel Zubiri. Pimentel says the BARMM election should proceed as scheduled in 2025 to allow citizens in the region to vote to reaffirm or change their leaders. Zubiri emphasizes the region waited long enough to see its first parliamentary elections and that a second postponement would be unjustified. The Bangsamoro Parliament will select the region's chief minister. The Department of Justice announces it placed 7 of the Office of the Vice President personnel on its Immigration Lookout Bulletin order following a request from the House of Representatives. The ILBOs were issued against the following. It was House Committee Chair on Good Government and Public Accountability, Representative Joel Chua, who requested the lookout bulletin. The House Committee is probing how Vice President Sara Duterte, who also once led DepEd, spent hundreds of millions in confidential funds in 2022 and 2023. Duterte's staff had justified their absence in the hearings, claiming that the inquiry was not in aid of legislation. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.